With barely 17 days to the scheduled swearing-in of the President-elect Bola Tinubu, 5 residents of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Abuja have approached the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court for an order to hold the ceremony. The plaintiffs in the suit applied for an order restraining the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, and any other judicial officer or authority from swearing in any candidate in the February 25 presidential election as President or Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The plaintiffs sued for themselves and on behalf of other residents and registered voters in the FCT. They are asking the court to determine whether or not the person who is to be elected president and consequently administrator of the FCT through the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and the Federal Capital Territory Development Authority on the first ballot is required by the Constitution to obtain at least 25% of the votes cast in the FCT. The plaintiffs also want a declaration extending President Muhammadu Buhari's tenure pending when his successor is determined in accordance with the Constitution. Well, to give us a better understanding of the matter, legal expert Tunde KOLAWOLE joins me now on the news. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, if you can hear me, the moments leading up, to the May 29 handover have been eventful. We've had the military one about sabotage and protests. The election outcome is also in court, and now the FCT residents are asking the court to put a stop to the handover. What do you make of all of these? Would you say it was expected?
Well, let me quickly say that the right to demonstrate, to protest, it's an inalienable right guaranteed by the Constitution and other instant laws of the land. You will recollect that there was a case between the ANPP, a political party, and the Inspector General of Police, which went to court to determine the right of Nigerians to protest against whatever government policies and programs that they would not like seeing implemented. And the court came out affirmatively that Nigerian people have the right to protest against any government policies, programs, and all that they are not comfortable. So to that extent, whoever is interested in protesting against the stoppage of inauguration of the president-elect and those who are in support should have the right to protest, to carry out their protest without any restriction whatsoever. What the police and the government should do, or the federal arm of government should do, is to provide security of both who are pro and those who are against it, so that the security will not be breached, and we may also have to enjoin the people who are protesting to police this within the ambit of the law. That is to say that they should be law-abiding, that they should not allow the whole thing to degenerate into fracas, which will be an excuse for police to start making arrests and then prosecuting the people. As to the army, honestly speaking, when I heard the army say some of the things they said, I felt embarrassed and very uncomfortable. It is not within the powers of the army to start making that kind of pronouncement whatsoever. They are under the kind of command of the president, that is the commander-in-chief. Whatever information they have, whatever misgivings they have, whatever grievances they have, whatever information they so ever want to pass, should have been passed to the president and the Security Council, and then those ones will take appropriate action, and not for the army to start going public and saying pressure on them to not to support the inauguration, or that certain people are trying to thwart the inauguration. That's like kind wolf when there is now. As to those who went to court, I would want to say that it is their right to go to court. We should encourage people to go to court instead of embarking on self-help, because self-help doesn't help any society whatsoever. But we must remind ourselves that when you go to court, there must be tribal issues. You must also not put before the court hypothetical questions or academic exercise. When you look at the reliefs that the people have gone to court are seeking, that is the so-called representative of the Abuja indigenous or residents and what have it. Their applications appear to be very, very academic, hypothetical, which may not be within the principle of a tribal issue. Furthermore, the court will be interested, and like they themselves have rightly identified, that they will need to convince the court that they have the local standard to really execute that action.
Well, I was going to come to that because, one of the things the FCT residents are saying is that the president-elect did not obtain, 25% of the votes cast and should not be made president. Now, is this what was spelled out by the Constitution as interpreted by the Supreme Court?
There is no ambiguity in the Constitution. It's just that we as people, we as lawyers, we as litigants and others, we like to put unnecessary burden and a strain on our court. Sometimes now when a husband and wife have an argument, we quickly rush to court and people encourage us to rush to court and start asking for court decision and interpretation of someone. The Constitution is very, very clear. All you require to succeed or to become government president-elect or to assume office is to have tutors in Okota, in tutors of Nigerian states and other, including Abuja. If you secure tutors in some of these states with or without Abuja, you are good to go. Abuja is not a special state of a jurisdiction or state, and our constitution or our electoral act or to become a president in Nigeria is not like the U.S. system where you have the delegate system which except you win in certain states and other. No matter your margin of victory, you cannot be inaugurated as a president. Ours is totally different. Abuja should be taken. For my own reading of the law, it's just you read it or you look at Abuja as just one of those states. So if you win within Abuja, you don't win outside. So long as you have to talk in a quarter inch in terms of Nigeria state and other, with or without Abuja, you can become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Abuja is not a state, it's not a special state of a state or territory, in which without winning Abuja, then you cannot become president of Nigeria. That would mean that Abuja citizens or Abuja residents are superior entity, they are superior human beings, far above other citizens of Nigeria, which I don't think that is the intendment of the law.
Well, all right now, legal expert Tunde KOLAWOLE, thank you very much for your time.